Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Appreciate you all tuning into the stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before you tune in. So we will be going over today what ended up happening and also what I will be looking for today. Alright, so 1 second here. I gotta make sure that we're on this live stream here. Make sure you can see my charts and all that good stuff. And yes, we are live on the YT as well. Alright, so let's see here. I'm gonna pull up this other little chart really quickly and tell the team that we're on live. So yeah, we should be on, which we currently are. Karina, thanks for liking the stream, appreciate it. Alright, so objective for today, possibly finding 1 or 2 swings. So TikTok live now at everyone. Alright, cool. Let's go. Hopefully you and your family are doing well today. What a wonderful day. So yeah, what I want to go over is QQQ first. What I see here. Let's see here. All right, QQQ. This is what we got here. We got this clean gap down, no consolidation. As you can see here, we end up smacking this downside here. So as you can see, hold on, give me 1 second here. So we're gonna pull up pretty much all these chats. Yo, Milo, thanks for sharing the stream, appreciate it. Let's go. All right, 1 second here. All right, 1 second here. All right, 1 second. He said, man, those IWM. Bro, yeah, the IWMs went wild today too, which we will go over. And also we'll be looking at something for tomorrow as well. So as you can see here, this is what we had today. So we had this clean gap up, no consolidation. And then yes, today we had this nice break and close under our wall. So this was at pre-market and I wanted this downside, which ended up happening. We ended up smacking this downside, hitting that 685 and a little bit lower. And as you can see, a few members ended up hitting this little trade with us. QQQ, man, that ended up doing nicely. Close runners at 300. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pin that comment. All right, so for tomorrow, for something new here, this is what I'll be looking for. And it's honestly going to be the same thing. So I'm going to clear this. Top bottom wall, we got empty space above this 682. We get above that, want to see up to this 693. So literally the same thing, the same way we caught us at the downside. Now this is going to be my empty space that I want to the upside. So this is if we can break outside of the 682 up to this 693, which looks good to me. So nice top bottom wall, empty space is here, and hopefully get this nice break and continuation to this upside. So that's what I got. That is on QQQ. As for the downside, we're going to worry about that tomorrow. Obviously, yeah, we do have a lot of empty space under us here as well. So we'll see how things play out. See another little empty space move if we can break under that 680 range. So nice pocket below us, which I will be targeting into tomorrow. So if we want to drop, may have to tweak, you know, this little trade up, which is perfectly fine as well. So I'm gonna wait. Honestly, we'll wait for the downside for tomorrow. The upside looks good though. All right, now SPY. I'm gonna knock these quickly because I do want to go over some of these swings that you guys want to go over too. So end of days. Hold on, let's see here. Want to make sure that. All right, sorry guys. All right, so SPY, same exact thing. We had empty space below us here. I know a lot of members ended up smacking SPY too as well. So yeah, we had clear gap up, no consolidation, and we had this empty space, which is under us, and I didn't take SPYs because Q's was absolutely amazing. So you can see that clean little gap there, no consolidation, and yeah, we ended up smacking that, or at least the chart did. Took on Q's. As for tomorrow, same exact thing. I know I'm repeating myself, so if you're watching on SPY, depending on what we go into, right? So we still got this clean gap here above us, and right now we are inside of this box. So yeah, right now inside of this box here. Oh shoot, hold on one second here, guys. All right. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Give me 1 second here. All right, cool. All right, so same exact thing. We got a box, right? And I know this looks crazy. I know this doesn't look anything wild, but yeah, I like simple trades. I like simple plays. So if we get above that 739, I would like to see if we can go up to that 744. So that's if we can get that nice continuation, that nice break. We got that empty space, which is here. So that's on SPY there, which looks good right now, just in consolidation. So that's what I would be targeting in for tomorrow. So let's do Tesla, IWM. We're gonna knock out Apple. And honestly, yes, I am repeating myself. All these trades that we got into, you can see, shout out Triad. He's in here now. He made, what, 300% off that IWM. Let's see what happened on SPY. Slow and steady, started with $50 Friday. So you can see the contracts that we try to get into, not expensive. I mean, some of them probably can be. But yeah, that was today. One member made, what, $1,000. Only 15 minutes. That's exactly what we want. Yo, Happy Lou, what's up? NVDA, we got to do, let's see here. I'm going to leave up SMCI. We got PLTR. Okay. PayPal. All right, 1 second here. All right, one moment. So you guys want to see NVDA? Okay, cool. After we go over NVDA, we're going to go over Tesla and IWM. Happy Lou, hopefully you're having a good one today. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Gibby, what's up, brother? All right, so as of right now, let's take a look here. Yo, appreciate all the likes, guys and gals. Let's see if we can get to 5K likes before this stream ends. All right, so NVIDIA had a crazy drop down, and we ended up hitting all of my targets to the downside. So, or at least not down to that 193, but every target hit to the downside. I know a lot of members were into this one. I kind of want to say screw this. Let's say screw it, and let's go to a different time frame. Yes, is there more empty space below us? Yes, there is. And what did we just create today for this upside? So clean gap there, no consolidation. We get above, let's see. We get above this 199. I want to see if we can go up to that 208. So right now we're bouncing inside of this box here, which is a good sign. Great sign for me. Only because I like the tension that it brings. So I think of it as a spring. I think of this Potter box as a spring. Like, okay, we're going back and forth in between this box, and once we break outside of that 199, I would want to see if we can go into this empty space here, which is up to that 208. So 199, 208 looks good to me. Could we keep following tomorrow? We definitely could. So got to be really careful. There is a nice small pocket here, which we could go into. But as for swinging it, I personally will be staying away from it. I like playing it intraday. Cool. Yo, Fred, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. All right, so that's on NVDA. Now let's look at Tesla. So Tesla, same exact thing. And I know I'm repeating myself. Only because we had a crazy drop. And you could see today, and I think I posted everything. But yeah, you could see the befores and afters. The before, clear gap up. This is before the drop. And you could see the actual drop here. So same thing. Same exact trades. This is what I want. We're going to take a look at IWM first, and then we'll take a look at the Qs. Or not the Qs, but Tesla. And if you do have any requests, now is the perfect time to drop those in the comments, as we will be going over pretty much everything. Alright, so this is what I got here. An IWM was a beauty. As for the upside, I actually wanted above that 295.15. We could not get that push. And then I seen I think it was like 5 minutes later, we ended up dropping. So we had a crazy drop. So we were in this box here. And this was the first one that I posted inside of my DC. So literally first one, first trade. IWM puts under that 293.93. And dude, we ended up with that break under this wall here. And we ended up dropping down to that first and final TP. So this is where I should have bought the calls, because usually at my final TPs, that's where we like to bounce, which we had a crazy bounce there, but didn't end up getting into it. So now, what am I going to do? Absolutely nothing. Just going to wait it out. And looks like, yo, John, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. So yeah, right now we got empty space. So I still like above that 295.15 up to that 296. Or if we have a floor grab, that 293.96 here. So this is where buyers have some control here. So basically we want price to go up into this empty space. So there's a couple ways I could play it. So let's just say for tomorrow, if we end up gapping up, yes, this is a clear empty space gap here too. So if we gap it to the floor, I might get an entry there. Or if I miss that, might want to see above that 295.15 up to that 296. So it looks good. It looks decent. So that's what I got there. And as for the downside, so it's been looking a little bit sloppy. So hopefully we get another clean play on that. As for this downside here, I do have under this 289 down to that 285 with that clean gap up. So yeah, we'll see how things play out. And I love easy, simple plays. Obviously, yes, I had both sides if we want it to go. But I like easy plays. I like simple plays. I don't have complicated charts. I like to have good charts, and that's it. And I know, I'm not the craziest trader with a whole bunch of indicators on my chart, but screw that. I don't need that. Caught the Tesla Banger Friday and that QQ Banger. Yo, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Dude, it was a crazy play. It was a crazy day today. I think our day ended, and you can see a couple other members, 15 minutes. Yeah, it was just a great day. Let's just put it like that. Great work, bro. And yes, if you do want to join the DC, you want to be a part of the community, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or that VIP chat, which we will be live streaming more in this week. So for tomorrow, I will be there as well. And yeah, so it's going to be a crazy week. Tesla not looking good. Lead speakers. Okay, so Tesla here. We ended up having a crazy drop today, and I pretty much left this one alone just because it dropped nicely. Obviously, we had a beautiful retest where I could have had that retest shot, but I didn't have that. As you can see here above that 309, we still have a nice pocket above us up to what, 315. So that's what I got there, and this is what I would like to see. So if we do get above that 309, we'd like to see it at 315, which looks fire. As for the downside, so let me see here. So I really don't want to do a 30-minute chart. Let's see if we can hop on this higher time frame here. So I'll be honest here, and I remember going over this a little bit earlier today. I feel like Tesla to the downside here has some crazy chop. So I'm going to be honest, I don't like any of these chop moves here. Yes, we might have a little bit of empty space here or there, but overall I feel like we're in a lot of chop here. So for tomorrow, I'm going to let my charts guide me, and if we want to get a drop actually on Tesla tomorrow, then I'll just use a higher time frame. So that's what I got there. I do like the upside a little bit better if we ever want to commit. Alright, so that's there. That's what I got. That's on Tesla. We did IWM, I think. So yeah, literally same exact thing. So yes, we caught some trades to the downside today. Now, I would like to take it to the upside if we can. So for tomorrow, that's what I like to see. Alright, so that is on Tessie. Let's take a look. Yo, Mike, what's up, brother? Yes, if you have requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. NVDA, I think we just knocked that one out. Let's take a look again. All right, hold on. Let me scroll out of here. He said, I got out of my Nike calls. They were cooked. Nike up. Dude, yeah, let's take a look there. All right, so NVIDIA here. This is what I had. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, I'll take a look at Nike. So yeah, on NVIDIA here, looks like we got a clean, nice little gap above us. Since we had a crazy drop today, that clean gap down above that 199, man. I want to see a nice clean break outside of that box into this empty space here, up to that 208. So that's what I got. That's what I would want here. As of right now, we're just sitting inside of consolidation. So I'm going to wait this one out. I probably won't swing anything on this. But yeah, that's what I got there. All right, so we're gonna look at some swings now. Nike up. He said he got in on the dip this morning. Ooh, I see that 41.61. That's where we went. All right, so let's take a look here. Nike up. Okay, so I have an alert up here. All right, so yes, we're going to, or at least I'm going to get rid of everything. I will say on this weekly chart, it actually looks pretty decent. So above that 46.26, man, that I like this full upside, and I want to take this on a date. I want to take this all the way up to 62.91, but as of right now, we are inside of a little bit of consolidation, so we would need to break outside of this 46 range in order for us to get actually a chance to try this empty space here. Not saying that it will, but it looks like we're at some sort of bounce level here on Nike. So it looks decent. As for me though, I probably will leave it alone, just because I don't really like how it's looking, how it's holding up. Looks like we do have another box here, another area of consolidation. So we get through that 42.26, empty space to that 42.83. So nothing wild here, but still empty space is currently above us. So not a bad move. We'll see if we can get that nice little continuation, that nice little push, empty space there. All right, so that's there. That's on Nike. Let's take a look at SMCI. Yo, Bunky, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. You want to see SOFI? All right, yeah, no worries. All right, so SMCI, SOFI. Let's take a look here. And SOFI had a really decent run this morning until it didn't. So this is what I currently have here, and actually it looks really good. I actually think I have this on a weekly chart. And I got my alert here. I want it set. I want above, so. And this looks like all my other trades. SOFI, Amazon, PayPal, they all look the same. So as of right now, what I would want is a break through this level. So if we can get above that 1946, I want this empty space of that 2539. He said earnings is on Wednesday. Ooh, okay. Wednesday, okay, all right. So I'm not going to say we're going to have a crazy move. We might end up just staying inside this box, just like how the other earnings did. You can see the past couple times we did. But yes, I want this full move here. I like the upside. I really do. If we drop, though, it could see down to that 15.22, though. So that's the bottom of buyer's control here. So that's what I got there. I'm liking that upside. Yeah. Dude, get off my screen, man. No, I'm just joking, brother. It's crazy how you said that. And yeah, that's what I got right there. Buyer's control, man. So could see a little. Exactly, bro. I'm like, he's reading my mind right now. So overall, I do like the upside, but yeah, if we end up dropping, do see down that to that 15.17 there. Appreciate the follow too as well, man. I think I'm cooked with IW inputs. Why are you cooked, man? What's wrong? Did you get in too late? All right, so for this one, for SMCI, I did want this one today, or I still do. But right now we're in this box. So I was going to wait for the end of the day. And now it's coming close to the end of the day now. So we actually broke under our wall to this downside. So I still want this empty space here. Right now, looks like we're back inside this box. So if we stay in the box, looks like we could go back up to that 3060 and then top up seller's control, which is around that 3188. So I really don't want to take this downside here, like literally at all. Unless if it wants to show me like at the end of the day that we want to reject this and then go into this downside, that would be great. But if not, then it looks like we could potentially go to this call spaces and then touch that top of this box here, which may lead us back up to that 3373. So that's what I got there. That is on SMCI. Yeah, I might just leave this one alone. I'm gonna probably just let it play out. But yeah, as of right now, I just don't like the way it looks right here. So I did want this downside, but if this candle can't do what I want, then I'm leaving this one alone. All right, now PLTR. I know some people have been in this one. If you were watching my stream a little bit earlier today, you probably seen this. And sorry about all these ads. I'm not sure where these ads are coming from. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, dude. I gotta pull up my translator, dude. Alright, so PLTR. This one was another great trade. So this one today, we had this empty space here. Clean gap down. And yes, we posted this one inside of our chat, inside of our Discord, our DC here. And then you can see PLTR. And then we finally... So we got that first little push up to that first TP, PLTR. You can see this was earlier today. And then a few hours later, we touched that final target. So that gap ended up filling. Great little trade, great little move. You can see how perfectly we smacked off of it, off of that 132.36. And now, do I have anything else on here? Dang, I actually do. Oh wow, that looks crazy here. Yo, appreciate all the likes, guys and gals. Damn. Excuse my language here. So, and yes, before you roast me, before you say anything, this is not a box. This is more of just like levels here. So this isn't like an accurate box here, but we got empty space here, a lot of it. So if we want to get past that 136. Oh, brother, we got empty space up to that 160. Ooh, okay, I'll be adding this one to the list. So if we can get that break and nice continuation, that's what I would like to see here. Dude, yeah, that looks really good. So yeah, this morning here we had this. So we went on a lower time frame actually, and this is what we seen here. So it's literally the same thing, just on a higher time frame. So clear gap down, we broke above our level. This trade took literally all day though. So I know a few members were holding this one, like, dang, I gotta hold this one all day. So same exact thing here. We got the empty space. This move just hasn't happened yet. So yeah, I do like above that 136 a close there, and hopefully we can get that nice continuation, that nice break into this actual empty space here. So yeah, that 24-hour looks great. 24-hour, let me see this weekly chart here too. Yeah, weekly chart doesn't look as appetizing. The 24-hour chart actually looks really good though. So yeah, that's what I like there. This will be on watch. I've been waiting for this trade since 1963. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it actually looks really good. All right, cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. We got Walmart here. So WMT, we actually do have, we actually had this break and then we hit this empty space here. Right now we are at our imbalance. So for me at least, it looks like it's going to be a 50-50 chance in order for us to actually target into that 114. So I still like it. As of right now, we're just stalled away. So we don't want to get above that imbalance here. So if we can, we'd like to see up to that 114. Looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I got a lot of typing today to do inside of the Discord for these end of day swings. So yes, appreciate you all for tuning in to the stream. If you do want to join the DC, if you want to see what we did here today, see what a few members did today, you can look in the gains page. Free chat. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you either inside the DC or in my next live stream tomorrow morning. Have a blessed one all. See you all soon. Love you all. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's go. And to the tube. Appreciate it.